Hey, so I've moved back into the dorms this week. You might notice that the background behind me has not changed, and that's because we're still at my house. Let's take it to the dorm real quick. Hello, and let's bring it back. And here we are. When I started vlogging, I felt kind of uncomfortable screaming things like, "Baby giraffe!" in such close proximity to my peers, so I started vlogging at home. I've actually grown pretty accustomed to it, so during the school year I still come home to make videos. There's also food and free laundry. This is actually my 5th year of college, so I've been around campus for a while. I've learned some things about dorm living in that time, and I thought that I would pass a couple of those on to you today, in case you're starting college this year or sometime in the future. And if you're not, here's a quick clip of my dog Henry dressed like a fish. And I will see you next week. Now, the first thing that you should know about dorm living is that just because it's a dorm room doesn't mean that it has to look like a dorm room. It can look homey. I suggest bringing in a rug, throwing up some curtains, decorating with personal effects, and above all else, using lamps instead of the overhead fluorescent light, because a fluorescent light can look kind of industrial. Example: industrial, homey. Industrial, homey. Now, you should also be aware that most dorm walls are very thin, so you will hear your neighbor's music and it will get stuck in your head. Been spending most my life living in a gangster's paradise. Thinness of the walls also means that you'll hear other people's arguments, phone conversations, video games, arguments about video games, video game phone conversations, etc. My suggestion to you is let them know that you hear them. I've been spending most my life living in a gangster's paradise. Also, you may hear some unseemly things. I've been spending most my life. My advice to you in that case is to invest in some earplugs, headphones, or just go take a walk. The last thing I want to mention to you today is incredibly important, and that is that no matter how many times you write your name on a piece of food or a beverage, if you put it in a communal fridge, someone will take it and they will eat or drink it. This is just a fact of life. I would like this to be a world where people don't steal and eat our pizza pockets, but that is just not the world we live in. Someone will pay for this. You know, I think you might feel better if you expressed yourself with a particular song. Somebody ate my last pizza pocket. Better, right? Where'd you get that? Nowhere.